Welcome to the Council of Bros podcast, where we shoot gorillas for fun. Who are you people, and why are you in my basement? You okay, Trevor?
I'm good. Trying not to laugh. Yeah. Like, even when I heard you click the button, I started to laugh.
Wait, what do you... Explain to the audience why you were laughing.
Listen, we were trying to do this thing where we put in some silence before the video starts, and everybody just tries to be as quiet as fucking possible. But then I look over at Noah, and he looks like he's about to explode because he has to cough, and I
had the slightest urge to cough. And I knew if I coughed, Sam would become immediately enraged. And I started to giggle at that, and then Trevor started laughing.
Now, if you notice, we have a new laugh amongst us. It happens to be Hunter, our #1 fan, who was just lucky enough to come over and swim with me for an hour because Noah had to call his girlfriend.
I swam for 15 minutes. By the way, let's all do introductions. I'm Noah. Who is the other? Who are you people?
Okay. Well, we're just gonna go with that. I'm Trevor, and I'm always here.
You are always here.
Wesley.
So am I. I'm the editor, though.
Dude, you gotta be here, Sam.
Yeah,
You're responsible for being here. I'm just showing up for work.
Hunter, who are you, and what do you do?
So I am Hunter, and I like being here and talking to my so-called bros.
My so-called blows.
Do you have any like hobbies?
Do you have any hobbies?
Yeah, I like anime, Pokemon, well, which is one.
I
like video, yeah, pretty much what they like, I like, so.
Alright, cool, so you'll fit right in here.
Yeah.
So,
I won't because I'm too fat.
So,
I feel you, Trevor.
Losing weight, though. Hey.
Yeah.
I feel like, everybody, kind of enjoyed our little news segment last time, so I actually have a couple of news stories to go over.
Ooh, I'm gonna start coughing.
Alright, so, Nintendo has itself in another lawsuit, if you can believe
Oh
it.
my god.
Oh god.
What's this one for?
This is great. You're gonna...
Oh, no.
I specifically didn't tell you guys about the news articles because I wanted to see your raw reaction to it.
Okay.
Alright. The article says, another week, another lawsuit for Nintendo. This time it involves Michael Okanitrio.
Japanese guy,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
I don't know.
Probably.
He was hired by the company to dress up as Donkey Kong at a mall in Culver City, California.
Spanish.
Mr. What's-his-name says that the suit that he was required to wear was poorly ventilated and unreasonably dangerously hot. But he was ordered not to take it off. Interestingly, Michael says that he was suffered permanent damage as well as mental and emotional distress.
Oh god.
I have never heard of a Donkey Kong costume.
Neither have I.
I've never seen anything.
Never.
Like it.
Do you think it was like he said he lived in California, so like it's super hot there? Do you
Yeah.
think-
Yeah, I bet.
Plus, like, isn't it like they have to conserve water and stuff there?
Yeah, I think there's a drought.
That drought.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Not according to Donald Trump. Donald Trump says there's plenty of water there.
Actually, my brother lives out in New Mexico, but he lives in a mountainous region of New Mexico.
What's his first name? Walter.
James.
Last name?
Oh my god.
Jesse.
My brother,
Jesse.
Hank Schrader.
But no, he lives out in a mountainous part of New Mexico. And apparently in mountainous parts of New Mexico, because you know, it's what mountain range is out there near California and everything?
The Rockies.
Is that the Rockies?
No, the Rockies are next to us,
Yeah.
I think. I don't know.
Yeah.
I
I don't know. It's a mountain range. It might be the
Let
Appalachians.
me pull out my
or some shit.
fucking road map and we'll figure this shit out together.
I am not a geographer, God damn it.
No, but
Boat in geometry.
he's got freaking. It snows there.
It snows
Because
there a while.
altitude.
Yeah, I know. It's because of altitude, but it snows there, and like I found that really weird because New Mexico.
Yeah. Warm.
Yeah.
You think Mexico, you think
Equator,
desert,
you think
and you think
hot.
equator, and you think hot,
Yeah.
and you're all like, there's no snow there.
I want to know what emotional distress this guy suffered in Donkey Kong.
All the way out in California.
Like he's 2 states over from New Mexico.
How much?
There ain't no
How
desert.
much is he
best.
suing him for?
Huh?
Do you know?
Oh no, it's just it's super early. I think. It
Oh,
doesn't.
like it just happened.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
just happened.
I
Like,
can't wait to hear how that turns
I
out.
really gotta know. We gotta.
It'll probably just flatline like every single other freaking lawsuit against the multi-billionaire dollar company.
Yeah.
Sam, I also have news for you. Ooh. This is about Chrono Trigger. Do you guys know what Chrono Trigger is?
What is it?
I do
I
not
love
know.
Chrono Trigger.
Alright, the director of Chrono Trigger, Takashi Tokita, recently commented about what he would like to see happen with the game. Tokita stated that he would love to see a high-quality, high-end version of Chrono Trigger. Tokita continued saying that he would have no problem with a movie production or something of the sort. Unfortunately, there's not much Takashi Tokita can do about it. It's up to Square Enix to do something with the IP.
But is he getting Square Enix to do something with that?
I don't know. I think Square Enix might. I think if this World of Warcraft movie does super well, I think we could see a lot more video game movies.
Dude, I've seen previews
Does
for that. It looks pretty
does
cool.
Square Enix even have anything to do with World of Warcraft?
No,
No.
but the way the movie, it's the way the box office works. Because if World of Warcraft, like, it's a video game, and if it does,
tanks,
well,
no.
if it does well in the box office, because the movie has like kind of good budget and it does well, then more companies will be like, oh, video game movies sell. People go and see these, and
Fuck yeah, people go and see them. Are you
Yeah,
kidding me?
but
I mean,
there's a large difference here. All right. Do you know the figures for how many players there was at the height of World of Warcraft?
no.
I don't either.
A lot.
I know it was a lot.
There was a lot. But Chrono Trigger is a classic SNES game. This game has a lot of fans. However, all of them happen to be freaking ancient. Because how old is the SNES? Like 80s?
How old are
90s?
you, Sam?
I grew up playing SNES.
Are you
and Chrono
freaking
Trigger.
ancient?
I'm freaking ancient.
Freaking
You don't
ancient.
even know me. I'm Yoda. I'm just like 9,000 years old, but I don't tell anybody until I'm about ready to die. Anyway,
So yeah, I've been alive for 20 million years.
like 20 million
No big
years.
deal.
But no, like Chrono Trigger, alright, somebody else has to play it, that way I can geek with them. But Chrono Trigger is great because, alright, it's basically just... Chrono Trigger is basically Final Fantasy, except that it's an entirely different kind of story. It's like the classical Final Fantasies and shit.
Okay.
But, fuck, there's something different about it, but I can't remember
Oh,
what
the
it
fact
is.
that you can fight the boss at the beginning of the game, and if you beat him, you beat the game.
Wait, what?
Alright, yeah, okay. Once it's not the beginning of the game.
That's kind of stupid.
It's like-
though.
It's not the beginning of the game. Like you
Like,
get,
there's no way you could beat it unless you grinded for
Yeah.
hours.
Unless he was like a
Alright.
superhuman.
Alright, the entire Chrono Trigger Chrono.
Chrono.
Sam, that's what Sam's got right now. hearing about this movie.
You don't even know. He was about to like orgasm right when no one
But-
started talking about it.
Chrono Trigger, Chrono equals time. Trigger.
Triggered!
But,
Time is my trigger!
time is my trigger, I know. But trigger because like they get a portal sort of thing. Actually no, they sort of show up and then you can trigger them later. They get triggered, they're feminist. Oh shit. I need to edit that out.
They don't care.
Oh, good point.
We already made a joke about the gorilla.
Oh yeah, back to
I
that.
think we'll get more views if we're really offensive, but not like opinionated, just offensive.
Yeah.
We don't care. Okay. But, alright, you go through portals and shit in time, right? And then eventually you get to this place where, like, this old dude, he's hobbling there on a king. He's like, sup, fucker? He is like, these portals do some crazy shit, right? You can go in that room over there, and there's this guy that has literally every single elemental type in his freaking abilities, and he proceeds to stomp you over and over again, but we're gonna call it a training room for now. You can go over there and go way back in time, all the way back to the prehistoric ages. You can go over there and go to your present time, or you could go way to the future where everything died. It's like, I just wanted to go to a
Nice.
carnival, and my friend over here, freaking Marla or something, I don't remember her name, but she's like, yeah, I just built this machine, it's a teleportation machine, what's that? A stereotypical timeline where a teleportation machine accidentally turns into a time machine? Oops.
What the fuck?
Now this girl, yeah, she's gone. I don't know where she went. She was blonde and hot. Now she's gone through time because this portal opened and ate her. And it's like, now you gotta find her and rescue her. No, you rescue her, and then it's just like, eventually you get to this point where like, there's this big old thing floating in the sky, and you're like, I don't know what that is. And you go up there, and a bunch of monsters come down and attack you and shit. And you're like, well, this sucks. And then you get inside, and it's like, yeah, you're fucked.
This story sounds bonkers. I'm sorry.
It is bonks. This went a lot farther than I hoped it to.
You know what? I want a game where they have like a male protagonist and like a female, and the female's not super attractive. Like
Resident
super
Evil.
sexy.
Tomb
Just like a very like a blob.
So Resident Evil 5, but Sheva's ugly.
Alright, listen. I want a female protagonist who's like kind of on the hefty side and super geeky.
Yeah.
and
Okay,
ugly-looking.
I'm not going to be your female.
And I want her to do like parkour and all the things that they would expect the character
fat
like.
hardcore protagonist.
This is the best. We'll make it headlines. This is a new video game we're
Sunset
gonna make.
Overdrive much.
Oh my god.
That game sucks ass.
Okay,
Yeah.
I want that Dead or Alive volleyball game with like plus size
oh
models.
god.
Yeah, I haven't
That would
The
be-
boobs are jiggly enough. Now
god.
there's
I want
extra jiggle
the
bones.
curves to
Extra
have their
jiggle.
own jiggle factors.
Ooh.
That's disgusting.
Dude, you wanna know what's terrible? When you're playing Mortal Kombat with Sonya, and like her jiggle bones on her boobs, you like hit something that goes, pfft, and it's like it has the G-force strong enough to knock the moon out of orbit. Oh, okay.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, I have some other news if anyone else is interested.
I am very interested.
Tell me.
All right, Civil War passed Deadpool this week with $376.9 million. It is the fourth highest grossing superhero movie.
Deadpool grossed $750 million.
No, that was just this weekend that this grossed.
Oh.
I watched Deadpool. I didn't get to see Civil
Yeah, the
War.
long weekend.
That's a lot, dude.
Yeah, Memorial Weekend,
Yeah.
domestically.
What's more American than going to see Civil War on fucking Memorial?
Captain America on Memorial.
That's great.
I didn't get to see Civil War, but I seen Deadpool
You know,
Oh, it's
I feel like
so
that's a,
good.
recently.
you know how everybody's like Memorial Day barbecues, and it's like I'm gonna just
Barbecue.
go see Captain America. It's like cool. That's a
Listen,
nice way to
I
spend your
don't
day
think
off.
anybody barbecues anymore, to be honest.
I don't know.
I went to a
grill
barbecue.
out,
Yeah,
make
I
burgers
I work
and
at
shit.
Kroger's, and we have like a lot of people that like came through to get hamburgers or whatever. But that might have just been like a normal thing because I
Yeah.
see hamburgers come through every day.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Oh, but also the other, since this is the fourth highest grossing superhero movie, third is Iron Man 3, first is second is Avengers 1, and the first highest grossing superhero movie is Avengers 2. Yeah.
Oh.
Figured.
Don't put your mouth. on
Didn't
my
see
flash
Avengers
drive.
2 either.
It is the 15th highest grossing movie of all time, though.
That's
Do you know what the
fucking
first is?
crazy.
That is.
I don't know.
It's probably E.T.
It might be like,
Dude, E.T.
I think it's like
listen,
Toy Story or something.
I'm gonna go ahead and tell this story about E.T. so that way my dad doesn't tell it to anybody and embarrass me. Whenever I was like, I'm wanting to say like 6 years old.
I gotta find out
maybe
what the
5,
highest grossing movie is. Hold on.
I
while you
would
tell
always
this.
watch E.T. with my dad, and every single time it was over, whenever I thought E.T. was gonna die, even after I saw the movie and I knew he was fine, I would go hide and I would cry my eyes out.
Oh.
Every
oh my
time.
God.
I would go hide in the same spot and cry. Every time.
Oh.
Wow.
Never
Every
watched
time.
the movie.
I don't know. I mean, I fucking love the movie now, but it's like, I'd cry every single time.
In terms of in terms of movies that you've watched over and over, first time I ever watched Back to the Future, right?
Gotcha.
You know the scene where what's that?
Wow.
What?
The first highest grossing movie is Gone with the Wind with $3,440,000,000.
The second is Avatar,
Oh.
With $3 billion,
James Cameron's
God.
Avatar?
$3,020,000,000.
and then I guess the entire Star Wars franchise comes right after that.
I think it must just be the first one, and then Titanic's number 4.
That
Okay.
makes sense,
God,
dude. Titanic's
yeah.
But all right,
It's a long movie.
Back to the Future. The scene I don't remember what his name is.
Marty.
It starts with a B. What is his name? Fuck. What is his name? It starts with a B, and he's a big jock.
What are you talking
Oh,
about?
Never
I know
watched
who you're
the
talking
movie,
about.
so-
Wait, what movie are you talking about?
not
Back
like-
to the Future.
Is it Buzz?
Oh, Buck.
It's not Buck.
Barn, Butch, Ben,
Bitch.
back.
Butt.
Batch.
Biff. Biff. All right.
Biff.
But it's the scene where Biff has whoever. I think it's his. Is it his mom? Is it his mom in the car?
What?
I don't know. I hate the Back to the Future movies.
I never watched
They're
any of
alright.
them.
They're all right, but all right. Biff has
I mean-
I think it's Marty's mom in the car, and he's got like pushed over, and I guess he's trying to get in them panties, and she's like,
Ooh.
"No,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
stop it, no." And like you see like a shot of her panties. I was like 8. And I'm like the movie's over, and I was like, "Dad, can I watch the movie again?" And he's like, "Sure." And I watched the entire movie just to see her panties again. I'm like, "Nice."
Nice.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Sam's all about them panty
Yeah.
shots.
Hey!
Dude, they were like the weird fluffy ones too. I'm like,
Ew, like
ones.
like doilied on the side.
yeah.
Oh my god.
I was like,
Ooh, I like. No, I'm kidding.
Hey.
you're the kind of guy that has a
Hey.
diaper fetish, aren't you?
Oh,
Do you
yeah.
guys
A type of fetish.
do you guys remember the cartoon Ben 10?
Well, of course.
I actually
I
like Ben
swear
10.
to God, if this reboot character is worse than like the whatever the Omniverse character is, I'm gonna be pissed.
Oh, I've got the design for Ben.
Let me
here
fucking
for you.
see it.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and say it. Oh my!
Absolutely not.
No!
This is a joke, right?
no! Oh my god!
Oh my God!
At least
It
he actually looks
that's
10
ter-
now. He looked at least
Yeah,
14
yeah,
before.
He
yeah.
looked like he was fucking retarded in the last one.
yeah,
he looked
yeah,
like
he
something
was.
straight out of Dragon Ball Z in Omniverse.
I don't think
Yeah.
I've seen
was
Omniverse.
like- Look up the Omniverse.
Yeah, look
character
up
and show
Omniverse
Sam.
for me.
He looks so Down
Oh,
syndrome.
I can.
I was
feel
gonna look-
all the video editing I'm gonna have to do.
It's
Why?
fucking terrible. The Omniverse character is so
God.
bad.
Oh, hold
I
on.
have no.
I'll go
there-
ahead and say it.
I didn't
Ben
see
10. What was the Ben 10 where they were like teenagers? What was
Ultimate Alien.
Oh,
Or there was
no.
Ben 10 Alien Force.
Alien Force is the one you're thinking
There,
of.
that's
Sam.
what Omniverse Ben
that? Oh
looked like.
I haven't seen
god, that's
Omniverse.
terrible.
I wanna
I have
see.
seen that. You're right.
I wanna see
Yeah.
Let me see.
Oh.
Fucking look at him.
Oh yeah, yeah,
I wanna
yeah.
punch
now
him
I
in the
know.
nose.
Yeah, I know.
His Omnitrix looks
He looks like
weird,
an
too.
inverted vagina.
No, but whichever one it is, I can't remember what it is. It's the one where they're
It's Alien Force.
All right,
promise.
yeah, Alien Force. Ben 10 Alien Force.
Why?
Gwen was hot in Ben
The
10
one with
Alien
like
Force.
extremely white Kevin, where he's like,
Yeah,
buff
yeah,
as shit,
yeah.
He's
dude.
so buff and
Yeah.
he's like, oh my god, and he constantly turns into crystals. No matter what, he's always
He
crystals.
fucking
like
grabs
mullet
something
going on.
metal and turns into a
Yeah.
crystal.
That was a really cool power.
Yeah, it was.
Remember when
yeah.
Gwen hands him that bag? It's like of like little orbs of different materials. It's like, here you go. He's
He
like,
just like pulls it out and it's
he,
like,
no, he pulls it out and he can only turn like this much of his arm into it, and he is like,
Yeah, yeah.
he is like, I'm gonna need a little bit more. Than
Did they ever establish in the series how like he got not fucked up? Because I remember in the first series he like he was like that big monster with all the different
That's
parts.
because
Yeah,
he tried to
yeah.
absorb the Omnitrix.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah,
but like
yeah.
how did they fix that?
I don't know.
I
Didn't
always
they
forget
send him
that.
to the Null Void after that?
I don't remember, but
Yeah,
I
he got sent into like the
Oh
you're
yeah.
right. I remember like Ben picked him up with, I think he was like an alien at some point in time, and he like slammed him against a box or something, electrocuted him. I don't remember. It's been a long time since I
Oh,
watched
I
Ben
do
10.
remember.
Oh,
that.
that's a
He
picture.
He like
in-
he severely fucked him
Yeah.
up again, but it like unfucked him.
They're like,
Oh, here are the aliens, by the way. They
they
don't
look the same.
Yeah, they don't look bad.
I really like the crystal form. I don't remember what they're called.
Diamond
at all.
Head.
Diamond
Diamond
Head.
Head, one of them
Yeah,
cannonball forearms.
Forearms.
Heat
I feel like they're
blast.
gonna call him Diamondback, but that
Accelerate.
felt too cliche.
yeah.
I think my favorite Ben 10 aliens was Ripjaws.
I was getting ready to
Ooh,
say
yeah,
it.
he
Yeah.
was like sweetest
Or,
looking.
well, Ghost Freak was pretty cool
Yeah.
too.
I don't-
You know, before
I
it went
didn't
all
like
crazy.
Ghost Freak
idea.
fucked me up.
Yeah,
Ghost
as a
Freak
kid,
fucked-
that
child?
did, yeah, creep me out
Ghost
too
Freak
much.
fucked me
Put up a picture of Weird Ghost Freak at this point.
Like,
I will get a picture of
well,
Weird
yeah,
Ghost Freak.
because like I remember like sitting in my
What
room
was
in the
that
dark
one?
and just
What was
watching
that one?
it.
It was like a big
was, like, so
like
scary.
technology thing.
Upgrade!
Yeah, upgrade.
Upgrade,
Dude, he
yeah.
looked sick too.
Yeah, and
he
he
shot that little green laser.
Yeah, and he could like
yeah.
wrap his hand around
Yeah,
like the.
yeah.
In Alien Force, what was his name? Was his name like Ship or something? The little blob. of
Yeah,
upgrade?
Ship.
Yeah.
Ship. That's all he could say, but he would turn into this big ass ship that they could fly around in all the
Yeah.
time.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
great.
I like when he turned into a fucking assault turret, just just shot an alien.
Shut up, dude. It was great.
That was great.
Man, I love Ben
The
10.
aliens from Alien Force are really cool, I thought.
Dude,
Yeah.
remember that one episode of it was Alien Force where they get Kevin and he's like in some sort of shady warehouse and they like lock him down on the floor and like they make him absorb like crystal shit. It's like I'm just gonna mine you forever, and they're like sitting there like mining him like they got,
Oh
like,
yeah,
these weird
yeah,
little
I remember
yeah,
that. That
and
was
it's
like
like keep
super
mining him and
bad.
then Ben comes in and he's like fuck you.
Yeah, yeah.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I used to watch Alien Force like a lot.
I did
Because
too.
It
I
was
did
a
too.
cool ass show.
I like the one. I
Like
watched
they
it.
had some sweet villains,
Yeah.
and then I remember one episode. I can't remember if it was like a movie or a special one, but like it was like all even the villains and stuff all banded together, and they were fighting this big like force that was gonna destroy the world or some shit. And like they got that Black Star guy, the one who like
Oh, Alien X.
Yeah, yeah.
I think that was just a series of episodes.
I think it was too. But it was I thought it was.
And
so
then
cool.
Ben gets it at the end, and and he's got like that little. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And then it was there was that weird kid who was like heat blast, but he was like that was the only thing. He
Yeah,
could
yeah.
Yeah, wait, wasn't he black? 'Cause
Yeah,
he was-
yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that black kid.
Ironically,
The Human Torch 2.0.
Charred black.
that's kind of sad.
It just
But, like, dude, that show was. I might watch that now. Like, I'm gonna try and find it.
Dude, I like the old Ben 10, but I do think Ultimate
Yeah,
Alien's a little
yeah.
bit better.
it made me feel bad because like you know that episode where they have it where he meets his like future self.
Yeah.
He looks like a
Yeah.
badass.
Yeah.
Ben
But
10,000.
then now you
He's
see
like-
how
he's
it
got
going.
a beard and shit.
Yeah,
he's
he
got
looks
a
like a
beard.
badass.
He's got all
But now
these
you
real
see
cool
how
aliens
Yeah, he's
and
like a
stuff.
how
Hey.
you see how
Yeah,
the
it's like-
series
and
is
he has, like,
going, and it
millions
just
of
looks
fucking aliens,
terrible.
dude. They're sick.
And you're like, oh, he'll never look that cool now since they
And then,
changed
like,
up.
His
and then
Omnitrix doesn't
young
die.
Ben, like, asked him, like, what did you name all these? And he's
Yeah,
like, I don't name
yeah.
them anymore. And he goes, you're such a faggot, Dad. Like,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
I remember
know.
being in 3rd grade,
He was a freaking
and
badass.
on the Cartoon Network website, they had this one game that was based off of, like, Dr. Animo and Ben 10. It was based off the episode where, like, Ben
That's the game I played. Is that a game, right?
Yeah, where like Ben got sick or whatever, and
That's
like
what I
the
played.
ring popped off of his Omnitrix, so Dr. Animo took the ring off and like was using it to transform animals. And in the
thinking of a
game,
different one.
you would like
Yeah,
fight the
me
animals
too.
that Dr. Animo created. Like there was a big fire bat. You know what I'm talking about?
I know exactly.
Yeah.
That's basically the one where you're
That's
like
a
running down
different game.
hallways constantly
Yeah.
the entire time.
I'm talking about the one where, like, the very first mission, there was this little bug or some shit that came and, like, shocked the Omnitrix and took the stuff out of it.
Yeah, I didn't play
And
that
then
one.
there was a giant-ass robot that came around and started fucking shit up, and you had to kill it with just 4 arms and heat blast.
I played Sumo Slammers. Man, I miss being in 3rd grade. I miss the old Cartoon Network website.
I miss the old
They
Cartoon
had
Network.
such good games.
They
and
had
stuff.
completely free episodes on there too. Of
Yeah.
everything.
They had
I watched Chowder on there a lot.
They used to have a Teen Titans game that was like Mortal Kombat, and there was a shit ton of fancy combos you could do.
do you
I
guys
think
remember-
I remember
I
seeing
don't remember
that.
that.
Do you guys remember Fusion Fall?
I do!
I do, but I never
I
played
do
it.
remember that,
I never
dude.
played that.
I
wanted to,
downloaded
but
it
didn't.
once, and I went through the tutorial, and like my computer was too garbage to run, and the whole thing crashed, and I had to delete it.
Tutorial.
Tutorial.
The
yeah.
game was fucking great.
I just miss
I
Cartoon
never
Network
played
at
it, and
all,
I
like
wanted
how
to
it used to be.
All right.
Used to be so
Literally every single game that happened to be online cooperative with other people, either that or they'll stomp your shit for no good fucking reason. I've tried like every one of them, like with any computer, and it's like World of Warcraft, RuneScape.
Wizard 101.
Oh,
Never
I
tried
got
Oh, Wizard
shit was
101's
great.
my
I
game.
never got to
Dude,
do that.
listen,
I never got to
what was
play
your
it.
highest level character on
Huh?
that shit?
10.
Dude, I made it to like level 30 with one of mine.
No, like after level 20, you quit being able to do things. Anyway, Sam was talking about why I never played.
God, I fucking hate Wizard 101. Anyways, it just looks so dopey, and then I watch somebody play, and I'm like,
Oh, you've never played.
The cards
Wizard-
are
I-
fucking sweet.
I
Yeah,
downloaded
dude.
like I downloaded
Anyways.
the game and I got through like the very beginning where you could get all your stuff, like pick your nature and everything. I'm like, this game's gonna be fucking sweet, and then my computer wouldn't run it, and it just I never got to play it, and it like killed me, and I was like,
You know
oh.
the servers are still
It's, like,
online?
fucking
I
sweet.
know they are. Dude.
Yeah, you can go and make a character now. We should do that. Let's do a playthrough of Wizard 101.
God, no. Oh,
It could be great. Don't make-
Sam, listen, you'd start playing it and you'd fucking love it. Don't even
I think it
lie.
looks so dopey. Like, you
Oh.
stand there in a little circle,
You
and it's like,
think,
graphics
you
don't matter.
Think it looked. Did you?
no,
ever
graphics look great. It's better than
play
RuneScape.
like there was
I
like an
played the shit
event
out
where
of
you could
RuneScape.
fight like some giant ass like sea snake or whatever. And
Yeah.
only a certain amount of people could get into it, and I
Yeah.
would always be like the first one trying to get in, dude, because you get so much shit from fighting them.
Oh, I remember the scarecrows you would fight when you... But, like, you can only go so far.
I just remembered the greatest game I have ever come across.
Better
It was
than Wizard
completely-
101?
It was completely text-based. But, alright, this was back in the realm of things that nobody really ever knew of. Except for, like, a select, maybe 2,000 people. This game was called Cry Wolf. And it was based off of AIM Instant Messenger, which is a
I
ancient
still
relic.
have an AIM account.
I don't have it anymore, but I used to use that shit all the time. And I'm like 10 years old. I'm over here like flirting with 21-year-olds for no reason. I don't know why. It never got me anywhere in my life.
This is
But,
how everybody
alright,
was.
you had to have an AIM account to register on this. And basically what it was, it's like one person out of everyone is picked to be a wolf. Oh no, it was two. 2 people out of like 8 get picked to be a wolf. And every night, the wolf would get to kill one person. It's sort of like a Town of Salem. Have you ever
Oh, you can
played
play
that?
this with a group of people.
watched
They have like
that.
they have like a board game of
This
this.
is
I know what
fucking
you're talking
called
about.
Murder Town.
I wanted to
play it on
play
my
that.
phone all the time.
I don't know if it's like Murder Town. I don't know what Murder Town
Each
is.
person gets a different role in the society, and
yeah.
Yeah.
there's usually like one murderer.
No,
or
but
whatever.
alright, no, let me finish explaining this. 2 people are wolves, the rest are sheep. There's nothing else except for sheep and wolves. A wolf may kill 1 person per night, and just like these other games that I'm sure it's probably like that, there is an afterlife where you can talk to the other people, but there's not really an ability to talk to like the living if you're already dead. It's not like Town of Salem where you can be a medium and talk to people that are dead and be like, who's SK? But point being, alright, every night you could do that, but every single day you could choose to lynch 1 person, and it could be a wolf, it could not. But the point is,
This is
you have
like
to
Mafia too.
you have to convince other people that you're not the wolf, even if you are the wolf.
Yeah,
So many times I have been a sheep and been
Yeah.
lynched. And then one day they shut down the servers because they didn't have enough funding. And the game never resurfaced. And I was so mad.
I want Wizard 101 to resurface. The problem was like you could only go so far in it. I'm sorry, I'm caught up on Wizard
You could
101.
only
You need
go
to
so.
stop.
You could only go so far before it was a pay-to-win game.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it
That's
was.
literally every single online game
Yeah,
ever.
yeah.
except
You
for
couldn't go
Cry
down
Wolf.
Fire Cat Alley. I always wondered what was there.
Pissed.
I always wanted to know.
What was
Fire
that in that
Cats were
alley?
so cool.
And there were only like so many cards you could unlock past that
Thunder
too.
Snake and shit like that.
Yeah, like
dude.
you could only go so
Those
far.
were basics.
Oh.
Damn.
So,
Good games.
I was always a
Yeah.
necromancer because I like the vampire cards. So.
Oh. What?
Oh, I was gonna ask everybody a question if are we still on games or whatever?
Yeah,
Swear to
dude.
God, that's about
Yeah.
Wizard 101.
No, it's not. I was gonna ask everybody what their favorite anime was if we're all ready to move on to another topic.
I like that topic.
Noah's gonna hate me, but I'm gonna say Sword Art Online, biatch.
I loved Sword Art Online too.
Sword Art-
Fuck you, Noah.
Not my
it's
favorite,
a great
but I
show.
loved it.
It's good.
Sword Art Online is good.
Both season, second season.
I'm not
okay.
sure. It's been a
Second
while.
season, dick.
Yeah.
First season,
I didn't
first
mind the
14
second.
episodes, great.
My favorite anime is Steins Gate.
I knew you were gonna
Christ.
say that.
Yes.
Dude, Steins
Oh
Gate
my
freaking
God. Have you guys
rocks.
watched Steins
Never
Gate?
seen it.
No, never.
Oh.
Never heard of it.
All right,
before
it's about a
this.
dude who hooks his cell phone up to a microwave,
And
and
he's
the
like-
microwave can send text messages into the past.
What?
What?
And they
Time travel text message.
Shit, literally just goes-
Microwave.
All right, and then they're like, "But what if we left the microwave door open?" Yeah.
What?
And then eventually he can start sending his consciousness back through time and shit. That's where I'm gonna leave
This
it.
is an
But
anime?
this is
What?
such a cool, like, mind-bending anime. It's great.
It's
You need-
pretty great. It's like,
I'm
oh,
gonna
they're-
watch this.
it's
shit
pretty
when
great.
I
Like
get
they're all
home.
doing favors and like, oh, we'll change little things for you back and forth. And then all of a sudden, fucking one of the main characters gets shot in the face, and you're like, what?
Wait.
No, we have to leave it there.
Yeah.
No more.
Yeah.
No
I think
more.
I changed my mind. What was that one anime called? It was like Angel something. Shit.
Angel Beats.
Angel Beats is pretty good. I
Never
like the
heard of
story
it.
to it, but it was stupid ass.
Is it a different one?
Is that like the guy that died in the subway
Yeah.
trying to help people and
Yep.
he can't? Yeah.
And like his little sister was like diseased and shit. Dude, I felt that was a
Wait,
sad one.
died in the subway? What?
Listen, okay, so this fucker wakes up in like the middle of a school or some shit, and he walks outside and there's a girl with a sniper rifle aiming at another girl who's like a mile away, who's just like walking around and shit. And
She's like
she's
walking
like,
around and shit.
Okay, listen. This is how this works. You're fucking dead, alright? And we have to kill this girl with the blue hair to get back into the afterlife or whatever. Or to get released from here or some shit. I don't know. But we have to fight. We have to, like, keep our conscience, like, set on fighting her. Because if we let go, then we'll, like, turn into, like, a sea turtle or some shit. Like, we'll be reincarnated.
What?
I'd fucking love to be a sea turtle.
yeah.
you know
And then
what I
it's
mean?
like...
You quiz
It's
it
like-
ever will.
It's low key like the girl that they're fighting is trying to help them all let go, but fighting her is what keeps them stuck there. And then it's like, oh man, I just
So
got
she's
really
like the
fucking
head of-
lightheaded. I don't know why.
So she's like the head of reincarnation or
yeah,
something?
but she's like a robot or some shit. She's like an android or fucking whatever. And like the dude that pops up is like he finally goes and he just talks to her instead of like trying to blow her fucking brains out. So he talks to her and he's like, you know what, low key, I'm gonna help you set all these people into the afterlife because she's trying to get them to move on. So he starts like talking to these people and like he asks this girl, how did you die? And she goes, well, I got some disease. And it's like, it's so sad because she's like paralyzed. She couldn't use her legs or anything. But like she always wanted to do all this cool shit like play soccer and stuff as a child and she can never do it.
Like the
and I'm
blind
kind of
kid
getting
with
sad
football.
thinking about it because she was real sad because she thought nobody would ever love her or nothing. And then like fucking this one dude walks up and goes, I would love you forever and I would take care of you and all this like, crazy shit. And she just like fucking cries and then disappears. And then the dude who said he would take care of her starts like fucking sobbing, okay? And then Angel walks up behind him and just blows his fucking brains out and he moves on to the next life.
Why?
Fucking I know!
We want the girl
Is
to
it called
disappear.
Angel Beats because she beats the shit out of it?
No. Okay, you have to watch it. It's only like 13 episodes, but it's so sad.
Oh, cool. I actually prefer the animes that have like 13 episodes.
One punch!
Compared to ones that...
Need to watch it.
Compared to
Yeah.
One Piece, which has set like
Oh
going
God,
on 800
no.
episodes.
Don't
Listen, though.
even start
But
on that.
this,
That's, like,
yeah, this
freaking-
anime, and then like if they get killed by something like a trap or something in this world, they don't like actually die. They just go back to base. It's almost like a video game, but it's it's like
Back to square
they're
one.
Stuck, they're stuck. It's almost like purgatory. Like
Yeah.
they're stuck there,
Oh.
and then
Yeah.
they can't move on or anything before they have accepted whatever killed them.
Or they get sent back to consciousness.
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's go on to your favorite anime.
I hate to say it because it's mainstream. Yeah, Naruto.
Yours
it has
is Naruto?
to be. I grew up like playing the video games, like I played
They have
video
a lot
games
of cool
So did
constantly.
Noah. I think Noah's got Shippuden in the
All the
freaking cabinet
time.
over there.
Like,
No, I got Bleach over there, but I don't have Shippuden.
like before it was even Shippuden, like it wasn't released yet, like, and I will like it was like maybe 3-4 years ago. I found out it was a show, like after playing the game so much.
What?
And I was so shocked, and it was the best. But now I've caught up on everything. But
I can't get past
It's
the second
mainstream,
encounter
but-
with Zabuza. I can't.
which game? You know which game?
No, the show, like just
yeah,
episode.
yeah, that's what you were saying.
Yeah, I couldn't get into it. Like, I know there's a point in time where the characters get
Yes.
so strong that they blow up villages when they
Yeah,
fight.
yeah.
But it's getting to that
Truth is-
point that I hate because, you know, Naruto's
They-
super irritating.
He gets
Sasuke's an
better.
emo fag, and
Yes, that's what
Who's that
the
one
problem
chick?
all
What's
the
the
time.
girl's
Sakura
name?
doesn't
and
do
Sakura-
nothing.
Sakura, yeah.
is boring and useless.
They get better. They get like after that arc, that's when the characters actually start coming in because Naruto ain't just like a douche and
All right, Hunter. I got a question. Since you've actually seen all of the anime, who's the guy that carries around that big picture of sand on his back?
Gala.
Yeah, Gara.
He's the bomb. He's like
I
one of the
literally-
best characters ever.
All right, because he walks around with that thing on his
Yeah.
back for so long, and he doesn't use it a single time until one episode. I don't remember when. I legit thought he was just carrying around a giant fucking peanut.
Put him a picture of him so we can see the giant peanut.
Peanut.
I legitimately thought he was carrying around a
But
very large peanut, like the
he's
entire course of the
badass.
show.
With a
And then he like
cork in it?
unleashed.
Yeah,
I didn't think it was a quick. It's like
with
fucking
more
much
peanuts
rest of it.
inside of it.
It's like full of packing peanuts. Jesus Christ.
It's a giant
Yeah,
peanut
but-
filled with
yeah, but,
smaller
like,
peanuts.
Nobody
I've
ever
never
asked
even
why he
watched.
kicked.
I've never watched a single episode of Naruto.
No,
You're
but
missing
like,
much.
Oh
I'm
no,
missing out on
no.
much.
It is really good.
I don't
once you get into
remember
it.
the plot events of that. I don't remember watching anything where they blow up an entire fucking village.
That's later, but
That's-
the battle scenes are fucking
I just remember
spot
them being
on,
in
though.
the-
Actually, the battle you
Look
might have
at
seen
your
that.
Dumbass
That's
smart.
what he's seen the beginning, and he didn't get on. They didn't get. You need to see the Gala versus Rock Lee. If you ever anybody ever seen Rock Lee
He
looks
the guy
like
with
this-
the bowl haircut and the giant eyes.
in the skin
the
tight
green-
suit,
and the green
he
skin tight
looks
suit.
ridiculous, but he's like one of the best characters.
Yeah, he's
in
always
the
like
whole
jumping
series.
around. And
He's the fucking
like
badass.
everybody
though.
else is still jumping around, but this guy right here, there's
because
walls,
he can't do.
he jumps off of
He
them.
can't do shit, but he's like. He's
always
pretty
gets
much
his ass beat,
crippled.
but he's always, like,
pretty
on the
much
beach.
crippled compared to everybody else in the show. But he comes out and he just fucking beats the shit out of everybody.
He beats the shit
because
out of him,
he
but he
walks
still
on.
loses.
He lost.
He comes
it,
out there with a shotgun, metaphorically,
but
and they've got like a minigun, but he's still like,
yeah,
I'm still gonna win.
yeah, exactly.
I never realized how
He
much of
kind
a
of sounds like
weeaboo we
Black
are.
Star. from
Yeah,
Soul
yeah,
Eater.
I was going to reference him to Black Star.
Yeah, he is.
Dude,
yeah.
but I honestly, I was getting into it whenever it was just the
Soul Eater?
or the main
Oh, the-
storyline
Yeah.
Yeah.
for Soul and
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
But then the Black Star shit came into play, and I
That
was
arc
pissed.
there.
I really
You
liked
fucking
Black
hate
Star
it.
though.
You
I
didn't
really
like the
liked
Black Star arc?
He's so annoying.
Did you
I
finish Soul
liked
Eater?
him.
No, not yet.
He is.
You have to
annoying.
finish Soul Eater because he's a lot more important than you think.
Hold on.
But then
Yeah,
it's
he
like,
comes
it's
in
like
the
every
end,
other
yeah.
episode with Soul Eater in it. It's like, oh my god, boobs, wow, funny pranks. And I'm just like, dude,
Yeah, I
fucking
know.
go kill someone already.
Like by the end, he's like the strongest character out of like
Oh.
the three.
Can we,
Black Star, yeah.
I like it. I like the fight between. Is her name? What's his weapon's name?
What?
Soul.
Subaki.
Subaki.
Yeah,
I was
dude,
gonna
yeah.
say Sabaki, but
Yeah.
I wouldn't sound like a dumbass. Subaki fights like her
the
brother or
scentless
some shit,
flower.
and then like.
You mean like it's a clan member? Of
Oh, I know what you're
No,
talking
no,
about.
it's her
Yeah.
actual brother.
Yeah,
Like,
it's her brother,
he goes
yeah.
up
brother.
inside-
Yeah, when they're in
Yeah.
Black Star's village.
That was the sweet battle.
Yeah,
though. That
dude.
was the shit.
he fucked shit up.
You need
And
to
then-
finish Soul Eater and then come back.
Yeah.
I do like how Death is a perfectionist though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he's-
he's hilarious.
Like he
yeah.
goes all the way back and his weapons almost die because he thought that like the fucking toilet
painting.
paper
It
was
was like the
one way.
painting on his wall was he thought was
A little
crooked.
His character's so interesting because there will be just times where he'll either A, refuse to fight something, or
Yeah.
B, just let an enemy go
beat-
because it's so symmetrical. He's just taking time to
Like,
He's
enjoy
getting
it.
like he's almost
Like a mummy
dead.
whenever he
Yeah,
opens
he's
the door,
almost
he's
dead.
like about to die and they fucking
He sees that it's not yeah.
We just specify that this is Death the Kid, not actual Death.
Yeah,
Death is that
yeah.
little ghostly looking.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
feel
They
like
make
it's
him
cool
super
too because you
cartoony.
can tell Death the Kid could fuck shit up if he wanted to.
Yeah.
But
But
it's
he-
like he's
like
so
you playing with that
hell-bent
flash
on
drive
being-
right now.
So yeah, he's so hell bent on being perfect that it sometimes messes him up.
I tried dyeing my hair, but it just faded.
That's sweet stripes.
You know what's really funny?
What?
Death the Kid reminds me of Zippy so much.
Zippy?
Just the way he looks. He looks just like
my
Zippy.
God.
Zippy.
He's even got the black jacket.
I don't
Yeah.
even know Zippy
Who-
that well,
who-
and he
who's
really does
Zippy?
look like him.
I don't know who.
Every
Zippy
time I
is.
saw Death the Kid, I'm like, that's Zippy. Zippy
We'll show you
feeling.
a picture. Don't show.
Okay.
Yeah.
Except I can't see Zippy holding pistols upside down.
I
can't
can.
see him holding a pistol.
I
but
can see
I
Zippy
know he
holding a
shoots guns.
pistol upside down just to look cool.
Like, alright, because, like, I sat there and watched that, and, you know, like, I have, like, little airsoft guns, and I, like, hold it upside down, I'm like, this is the most fucking awkward shit I've ever...
Yeah.
Dude, he's got pinkies of steel.
Yeah,
This
dude,
character
yeah,
looks...
to.
He must be jacking with just a pinky to be that. If you're trying to pull the trigger on like a paintball gun or something, it's kind of difficult
Yeah,
to do
yeah.
if you're not using your strong hand. And he's using his fucking pinkies on both hands. So he's just like...
And he shoots so fast, and he, like, crosses it. Oh.
When he crosses it.
Yeah.
Have you seen when he does, like, the
big
his weapon
cannon.
special ability thing?
Yeah, where he
Soul
like
Link or
puts them
whatever?
together
Yeah,
and
he
Oh,
puts them
Soul
together.
it's a
Resonance.
giant
Soul Resonance.
cannon.
Like, they join his arms, and he becomes a giant cannon.
yeah. That's
pretty
That
great.
gets better
I,
later in the
I
show,
saw him
too.
use it against
It's the
fucking
big...
Black Star whenever he was
Yeah.
using
Black Star, and I think, yeah, he uses it against that big Pharaoh thing,
Soul,
too.
No, it
I
was
just
Soul
love the
and Black
character
Star
development.
were like wanting to beat up the new kid, you know?
Yeah.
So, fucking Death the Kid wrecks their shit.
I like Stein. Stein's really, really
Yeah,
cool.
he has
Stein's
really
a
cool.
badass.
Yeah.
Just you wait till you get to the end of the series. He has some really, really rad stuff that
I
goes
think
on
the
with
point
him.
where I left off was after Stein and, what's her face? Maka's dad fucked up that witch lady.
Maka's dad is literally just...
Oh, dude.
He's a death scythe.
Yeah, his death scythe.
yeah.
That's
What
what his
was,
name
what
is.
was the witch's name?
What's his name? Fuck. I don't remember.
Medusa.
Medusa.
Yeah,
And she like
yeah.
had those things called vector arrows where she would like put panels all over the walls
Yeah, that
and she
was
would like
cool,
fire
yeah.
herself
And
off.
they're all arrows and shit. Everything
Yeah,
else
yeah.
is arrow based.
Oh, I like
Oh
that.
man.
I really like the art style to it though. Like they have a really like.
So the
unique
way the
art
anime, like, because I watched the ending of the anime, and the ending is like wet even. But the thing is, I guess the anime like halfway through, it like took an arc where the manga went one way and the anime went a different way. So, like, if it gets confusing, that's why.
Yeah.
I still like the ending of the anime.
Really?
Watched it yet, so don't tell me anything.
I really
Yeah.
liked it.
The word is hope, or what was it?
Don't fucking
Yeah.
say
Or
anything.
was it bravery?
Shut up.
It's literally like the last words of the anime are it's just like the word is hope or some shit.
It's really dumb. And then they just cut to a bunch of
is it- I don't
panels of
I think I've seen the
Maka
last
and
one. I don't think I've seen that far.
Also,
Like,
depending on how you watch it, at the end of the credits, there's always a little thing. Either it clues into the beginning of the next episode, or it'll be like little bonus content. It's always great because it's always this little cat. It's always like, it's great.
Wait, isn't that the Blair?
Blail.
Yeah.
Oh, fan service
It's not
on
Blair.
Max.
It's a different little. I don't know what it is. It's like a little
fan
anime.
service on Max. Blail.
Is it like the fucking
Gosh.
little
Fan
Excalibur?
service,
That's
the sword, the legendary sword Excalibur.
Oh, I love him. I love
Penguin
him.
with the
Yeah.
hat.
and his 6-hour storytelling party.
Excalibur.
Nobody
And like the
wants
one
him.
kid that
He's
sucks
so
gets it,
annoying.
and he's like super powerful.
Oh, the one guy that gets Excalibur? Oh, that guy's rad.
yeah.
And Excalibur disses him and goes back to the king. Jesus. Okay, alright, we need to stop because we're getting too much into this.
Oh, can we go on to my favorite anime?
We
Hold on.
trash, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't do
What was
mine.
yours?
My favorite anime
Yours
is
up to
the
Maxim.
most perfect anime all time. It has all of the characters are likable, it has a story, it has wonderful animation, and the dubbing isn't cancer, and that is Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Fullmetal Alchemist is good. I tried. The thing is, though, is I felt bad for myself because I tried to watch that super long ass one, the regular Fullmetal Alchemist.
Yeah,
and
that's-
I got cancer because it's like every one episode of Brotherhood was like 4 episodes of the regular one.
Uh-huh, well that's just the beginning too. It also goes like a different way with the story.
I read the manga,
God.
but I haven't got into the series.
It's the
like,
same thing.
Yeah,
I remember
I read
turning-
like 3 pages, like 3 books.
I turned on Adult Swim one night, and it's like Full Metal Alchemist. I'm like, cool,
Yeah.
whatever. I don't remember if it was Brotherhood or not, but I just remember this dude. I think he's like had sort of long hair. He's like wearing a cloak, just like everybody else in this fucking story.
Fucking Edward, probably.
I don't know, but
I
like,
love Edward's
no, it wasn't
freaking
Edward. It was a
design.
different character because I would have recognized if it was Edward.
Ow.
And he like does some sort of weird alchemist shit, and like he's like basically in a sewer, and this like floor rises up out of the thing.
Louis Armstrong. Or
I know.
Alex Louis. Fucking.
He doesn't wear a shirt ever.
Louis Armstrong. You mean the biker guy?
Louis Armstrong. I blood doped.
But
Blood dog.
I don't know, but like that's all I saw and all I remembered. I'm like, that seems.
I
okay.
remember
I had a Swampert named Alex Luis on my phone.
Dude, actually, Fullmetal Alchemist was the first anime I ever watched because it was like in the summertime of like 6th grade. I'd like just gotten out of 6th
told me
grade. It was in the
about
summer.
this.
Yeah. And I turned on the TV with my good friend Sammy because it was like a Saturday night, and that Sunday we were going to a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament.
That wasn't me.
Anyway, so my friend Sammy, not this one, not the one on the podcast. He and I were going to a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament, and so like I was just flipping through the channels, and at like 3 a.m, Adult Swim would play anime, and
Tsunami, bitch.
yeah, Toonami,
yeah.
And I just remember watching it there.
At
Fucking
fucking
best.
what's it called? Attack on Titan.
Attack on
I
Titan.
actually like that. I
But
really do.
Fullmetal Alchemist. We're working on this right now.
Yeah, and it just was there. I got some great stories about Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments though.
Well, did you didn't see the pilot of Fullmetal the first time, did you?
Wherever like they were trying to reincarnate their fucking mom and shit.
Yeah, I know. I didn't see the first episode.
What was
So
the
you
first
didn't
episode
know
saw?
how he got turned into a suit of armor?
No, I
and shit?
literally there was like there was at one point they have like this one thing where they like create these fake bodies and then like the government goes into like battlefields and takes the souls and binds them to these mindless zombie bodies.
okay.
And I just remember they had like the mindless zombie bodies and they were going through eating soldiers. And I was like, "Oh, this is rad. What cartoon is this?"
Fucking yeah, cartoons, bro.
Cartoons.
Then I might have to go watch Fullmetal Brotherhood.
Yeah.
Bro,
I might have-
don't
Yeah.
watch the other one. It's
Yeah,
a
that's
shit
what
ton
I
of
couldn't get
episodes.
into because I watched the
It
normal
was so
one,
long.
and I was like, "This is way too."
It gives
long.
it a bad
I'm gonna
name.
waste all my time.
It's
watching
never
this.
ending.
That reminds me of One Piece because like I want to watch One Piece,
love
but
One
I don't feel
Piece.
like dedicating half of my
Yeah,
existing
true.
life
All right.
to
listen.
watching.
True, I love
I'll
One
just
Piece.
I'll just loan you the first 3 volumes of the manga and then just let you read that. Because
How
let me
much does the first 3 volumes cover? How many
Like, the
episodes?
first fucking-
You'll love it.
15. The first 15.
Episodes. Fuck,
It's One Piece
Fuck.
we're talking about here.
that's a lot.
I mean, 20 minutes in episode 15. That's like 200 something minutes, you know.
What about everybody's
That'll
like
save you a
top
lot of
3?
time.
It'll save you a lot of time.
Is it like is it true or is it like traditional translations?
It stays all the same. It all follows the same
Yeah,
storyline,
yeah,
right
yeah.
down to the dialogue for the most part.
Watched up
Okay.
to like 14th, I
Dude,
think, of the volumes.
Seriously though, Attack on Titan can't wait for fucking season 2.
In
Yeah,
January
yeah.
of
Okay, listen,
2017.
it's gonna be
I'm
next year
angry
after
that
this
it's coming
year.
out so late, but if it actually comes out in January,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be so hyped because listen, dude, fucking, I've watched Attack on Titan like 4 or 5 times all the way through, dubbed and subbed both ways, because I'm trying to pick out little shit that I missed and stuff, because like I never understood the storyline. But now that you've told me what you've told me, I fucking get exactly why people disappeared, who's where,
Yeah,
and what
yeah.
the shit is going on.
It's pretty great because, well, I mean, the whole season 2 thing's a mess. Like, I was reading more about it on Twitter, and apparently at one time, the animation company went up on Twitter and said, "Hey, if anybody wants to come work on episodes for season 2, email us a resume and we'll hire you."
What?
Oh my god, fuck.
It was a
that.
production nightmare. Like, I guess people were just
Gosh.
walking off of it or they couldn't get people to work on it.
Why,
I mean,
dude, they would. I feel like part of the reason why they don't want to make it is because most of their merch wouldn't sell anymore.
Yeah,
you
well,
know?
that's not even true. I think maybe, like, the season 1 merch. Like, it's not... Well, and they might have to make new stuff.
Like that dude who could smell shit from a mile away or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
doesn't he die in like the first episode of seaon 2?
It's pretty soon.
Because that big ass hairy thing that can talk picks him up.
Hilly thing.
And, like, throws
Whoa, spoilers, bro.
Dude, okay, nobody gives a shit. It's
Yeah,
the
alright.
first episode.
Season 2, there's like a titan, and he looks like Sasquatch, and he picks up a horse and fucking throws him at a house, and the horse explodes.
Oh god,
And
I
the
didn't know
weirdest
that.
shit about this Titan is he can speak common. He talks.
They have
Yeah.
like...
Common.
They have like...
I'm thinking D&D.
I know.
They have a 30-second animation clip of season 2 as a teaser.
Bullshit.
No, they do, and it's
Really?
like, you know that one crazy chick, Hanji or whatever, she had the glasses?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
like a video
yeah.
of her where she takes, like, you remember the priest that was in the last episode that was praying over the tower?
That,
She's like, it's like in Japanese, I don't know what it translated to, but it's those two talking on the wall, and
Does
she
she,
takes
like,
him,
fist?
and she pushes him over the wall, and, like, just holds him like that, and holds his shirt,
I
and
know
threatens
exactly
him,
what you're talking
and then
about.
throws him back over the wall. I forget what was going on in that dialogue.
it's because he was telling him, cover the hole, don't let the sun shine there.
Really?
Yes, dude. I found the translation for it, the video with the dub on it.
Oh, that's pretty rad.
What the fuck was I already talking about? I can't remember.
What?
I was about already talking about something, but I completely
It's
forgot.
about anime?
I'm getting really lightheaded for some reason.
Yeah.
We went on a really
Probably all
long
that
tangent about
monster.
anime.
No,
But it's the best, man.
Dude, I'm still.
Love anime.
We've only got like
I need
15 minutes
more.
left, and I'm still ready to talk about
I need more.
anime.
Yeah. How about everybody's like top 3? Like everybody's.
Nah,
we already know.
I don't
our
feel like
folks.
doing top 3.
Not top 3. It just really sucks. All mine is like
I don't know.
mainstream,
Alright.
and it kills me knowing that.
I've got a really cool topic we can all talk about.
Cool.
now.
Let's,
Yeah.
let's get on that. We've only
Alright.
got.
I don't know if you guys watched this. So on Saturday mornings, this recently got canceled because there wasn't enough views for it.
4 kids.
4 kids. Do you guys remember the 4
How did
Kids
I guess
TV?
that?
Yeah,
How did
dude.
I guess that?
4
Yeah.
Kids was the worst.
Just guess.
No, I mean like
What?
when they
You don't
dubbed
remember 4
everything,
Kids?
I know what
it
you're
was.
fucking talking about.
All
It
right.
actually got canceled.
So, Trevor, at a time
Good.
for us kids who couldn't afford cable or our parents weren't cool enough to buy it, every Saturday morning on the CW, they would play. They would have this channel called the 4 Kids, and they would play Dinosaur King. They would play Yu-Gi-Oh! I think they played Pokemon for a little bit.
I think.
They played Rescue Heroes.
They played all the good shit.
Sonic X.
I'm not Pokemon. Power Rangers.
Power Rangers. They had
All-
Power Rangers.
All the time.
Dude,
All
I
the
wish
time.
I had gotten a hold of this, because we didn't have cable.
No, you don't understand. Because I know it sounds great, all these legendary shows, but they had a cast of maybe 5 voice actors for all of the anime
my
on there,
God.
and these 5 voice actors dubbed everything.
Yeah.
They dubbed Sonic X.
It-
They dubbed Yu-Gi-Oh!
It wasn't pretty.
They
They
dubbed
did
One
One Piece.
Piece.
That was the worst.
Oh,
I
Ninja
think.
Turtles! Ninja Turtles!
Oh no.
Because
Yeah.
Because One Piece wasn't made to be nothing dubbed for kids.
Oh, dude,
and
there's
they
so many
ruined
bad One Piece.
everything. Yeah.
There's so many bad
Like,
One Piece
sock
censors.
came off.
Oh god.
There's this One Piece censor where there's this one dude named Don Krieg, and he, like, in the manga, he has, like, this...
Krieg?
Yeah, he has, like, this whole...
Yeah.
Creek. It's a bug.
Down Creek!
No, this guy's awesome. He wears
He
like a
does,
full suit
yeah.
of like gold armor,
He's
and he has
giant.
this cannon on his arm, and it shoots darts, and he like shoots it at Luffy a whole bunch.
Like
the main
giant
character.
spikes, more like pikes.
Yeah, but anyway, he takes out his machine gun, he shoots Luffy a whole bunch of times, and like he gets like all these big bullets
Yeah.
stuck in him, and so like it's a really dramatic scene because Luffy stands up after he's been shot and just starts pulling the bullets out,
Yeah.
and like it's a really badass scene for the character. But in the 4 Kids version, of course, you can't have the character getting shot a whole bunch of times. So what they were was they changed the machine gun to have suction cup darts that were filled with poison.
Fuck no.
He would like pull it. He was going pull all the suction.
Oh my god.
I feel like they like dubbed for like the little like. Boop.
No, it was great.
Ow!
god.
And there was like this.
Stop it!
There was like this character
full of
named
poison.
Sanji who like smoked a whole
Oh,
bunch.
yeah, yeah.
And instead of like having the cigarette,
Lollipop.
yeah, they like just drew a big red circle on the end.
Yeah.
We're like, it's a lollipop.
Yeah. They
That
just took
bends
a
like a
cigarette and
cigarette.
put a circle on it. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Sounds like absolute cancer.
Oh my god, I gotta show you. We'll watch some of these
And then
later.
all like alcohol was like apple juice or
Wait, all
grape
alcohol
juice.
was apple juice. They changed it to that.
That's so
Because
gay.
these pirates didn't get drunk.
Oh my god. It reminds me of like that little picture. It's like, oh wait, no, it's not even a picture, just like an actual thing from the show. Jake and the Neverland Pirates. It's like now remember, good pirates never steal. I don't think you understand the concept. You are, by far, the worst pirate I've ever heard of. But you have... Fuck it, I don't even care anymore. Yeah,
But
we're
you
terrible.
have heard of me. And a sword made completely
Is
out
One
of wood.
Piece the thing where that stupid ass fruit and the kid eats it and he's all flexible and shit?
Yeah, well, the gum.
It's
It's,
the
like
gum
they're
fruit.
devil fruits, and like they eat these
Yeah.
fruits, and like
There's
they
different
can't swim,
kinds.
but they get superpowers. And he ate one that like made him out of rubber.
Yeah.
Wait,
I
they
don't
can't
even-
swim.
No,
Yeah, because-
that's the whole point. The pilots,
Like the
and-
fruits are magical, and they're like cursed by the gods of the sea. So if you eat it, like the sea gods don't
can't,
like you,
yeah.
and so like you get paralyzed.
You
Whenever
can't. Yeah, you can't move at all. Like in water.
Does
With
rubber float?
salt water.
Does rubber float? That's what I want to know. I can't remember. Does rubber float?
No, because if they get in the water, it like takes away their powers. Like
Yeah,
it's,
they'll not.
So they
nothing.
drown.
Okay.
yeah, they drown immediately unless like somebody comes and pulls them out.
That's been a whole bunch.
So,
of times
like,
now.
Can you even struggle, or do you just fucking...
No,
No,
you can't
you-
move at all.
you lock up
you're
and sink and die.
paralyzed, yeah.
Essentially, somebody could like get like a glass of seawater and just throw it out, and he just drown and die.
I don't think. I think
instantly.
it has. I don't know. They
They have,
never
like, this
touched up
one
on
stuff.
that.
Like
I don't know.
they have like these one handcuffs. So like whenever like
Yeah,
the
the
pirates
sea
who
stone
have
or
devil
whatever.
fruits, which by the way they talk about how rare these are, but it seems like every fucking bad guy has one.
Every bad guy has like a devil fruit.
Like they're like some of them are really cool. Like there's this one where this dude like he can shoot like fire out of his hands. But then there's this other guy who like ate this thing called the spring fruit, where like his knees and like arms can turn into springs, so he can jump super fucking far.
So
Yeah, there's some stupid ones.
What's the main character's name again?
Luffy.
I don't want to call him Yuffie because freaking Final Fantasy. But,
Luffy. English
alright,
people
is it
say
just his arms that turn into rubber? Can he do it with all his...
everything?
It's his whole body.
His whole body. He
So
doesn't
what-
have the will protection.
So...
That's like the joke that goes around.
Oh my god!
Jesus.
I'm so glad we invited you as a guest.
He doesn't need protection.
Yes. He doesn't need protection.
He squirts liquid latex.
Oh god,
They're some of the craziest characters on One Piece, though.
Jesus
yeah.
Christ.
You've seen the like pointed back guy, like later in the series.
Oh,
Like
Gecko,
he has a really messed up body and like the
Gecko
pointed-
Moria.
Oh god, he was like that got me when I seen him.
I just remember what I was gonna say. Okay. Okay, so he ate the spring fruit, right?
Yeah.
And he could jump really fucking far.
Yeah.
Really fucking far.
Luffy could do that, couldn't he?
He can.
He could just and then just like retract his legs like freaking
Whoa.
Yeah.
Jake the dog.
Jake, yeah, I was like Jake from fucking Adventure.
He can.
Luffy
Well,
is
most of the
Jake the
time what
dog
he would do,
in
he'll-
human form.
Well, no.
grab on the
He
something
is
Just
and-
as sarcastic.
He can't. Luffy can't like stretch like the Jake the dog
Yeah,
can and
he's
make
not,
it
like-
grow. He's made of rubber, so like he's got the same thing. But like he can like throw his
Stretch
fist and
himself,
like the
yeah.
momentum will pull his fist forward, or he can like.
Like he's not Mr. Flexible
Yeah.
like he was.
Yeah,
or-
I'm
like, he
Mr.
just-
Incredible.
Incredible.
Miss Incredible, that's what it is.
And he can like blow up
thinking
his
of the one
bones
guy.
to make
You're
it.
thinking of Fantastic Four.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's not like Mr. Fantastic.
Yeah, he can't stretch it on command. He has to like pull himself and then
He's like a
he'll-
slingshot effect.
Yeah,
he'll
he's-
like
yeah.
grab something and pull
So
it
like he
back
could
forward
grab
and
the back of his
fly.
head, pull it back, and just whoa.
Probably.
I'm not sure if you can grab the back of your head and pull it
Well,
back.
what he does like
He's
he like
fucking made of rubber.
There'll
Okay.
be like something there.
it's an anime character, dude. Logic doesn't
He
fucking
can do whatever
apply.
the fuck he wants.
We got a guy
How
that
do
can
you
shoot
expect
pistols with his
Attack on
pinkies.
Titan flying
God.
around like a crazy
I know,
ass
but,
ninja,
I'm
and your hair
crazy-ass
still looks
ninja.
fucking perfect.
Yeah.
I know, but unless like there's a bar
Blameless.
back here that he wrapped his right arm around and then he used his left arm and then he proceeded to pull it back with his muscles, I could see that because that is like physically possible, but not. Woo!
No, what he does is like he like rears his head back and then he fucking headbutts people.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah.
I'm talking about.
That oolong
Doesn't
fight,
he have like a
that
little
was
pink
sick. Like
ass thing or whatever that follows him around? I feel like there's a little
pink
animal
ass.
in it.
It's
I know
Chompo.
what you're
I
talking
think he
about,
talking
but I
about
don't
Chompo.
remember.
There's
the reindeer?
Chopper. He's like a reindeer.
Yeah, he's a
Yeah.
little reindeer
Yeah.
that ate the human food. No, it's so much
Yeah.
whale, but
The human fruit.
Yeah,
That's what it's
He
called,
was a
yeah.
reindeer, but it turned him into a guy.
then he has different like forms that he
Jesus
just
Christmas.
transformed
This
into.
is-
So
And
it's
there's like a skeleton pirate
yeah,
who like has an afro.
Frankie
and then,
is the
Nah.
best. Frankie,
And then
I
there's
love
Frankie. He's like a cyborg
He's a
who's
cyborg.
powered by Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola,
Who wears
yeah.
a pompadour and a
He's
speedo
fucking
and a
cool.
Hawaiian
Yeah, he
shirt.
wears a speedo. So that you see the Robin scene and Frankie like how
That sounds like furry fuel.
one of the characters how literally they got the character in. One of the characters can like manipulate her arms through any like surface.
Yeah, she can like grow body
And,
parts on
like,
different things. So,
Yeah,
like,
and he's like not saying he wants to go, so he's wearing his speedo, and they take his underwear just to lower him to the ship. And she just uses her arms and sprouts arms out of his legs, and then that crushes his manhood till he cries and says that he will join everything.
Luffy?
no, Frankie, the
Oh,
cyborg
Frankie,
guy.
okay. I wasn't
Alright.
listening.
Well, I think we've like filled this bitch up with information. This whole podcast.
Ooh, I liked it. Well, like she sprouts arms out of his legs and just like crushes his manhood till he agrees to join them, and that was just
Jesus
so like they made so like
She just crushes
emotional.
his fucking
Yeah,
balls?
there was like every guy on there was like just like screaming at her to tell her.
I have
to
an
stop.
update for everyone on the podcast.
What?
So on the second episode, I talked about how one of my old childhood toys was Bakugan, right? Well, I recently had a friend give me like 50 of it. He texted me, he's like, hey, do you want these? And I went, heck yeah. So I reclaimed my childhood, and
Reclaimed.
I gotta say, Bakugan were the shit, but man, they really fucked up when it came to toys. Like, there was like these ones where they had vehicles or whatever. Like,
Fucking dumb. And like little traps and shit. Like,
yeah, well, I was talking with Sam about like the different renditions of the show, and like how the first one they were battling in the real world, and like how they fought the Bakugan from Vestroya, and they went into Vestroya,
Vestroya.
and then they fucking went into a computer to battle. Oh, stupid.
Dude, I bought like 4 booster boxes of freaking Bakugan, and I literally threw all the cards away.
Really?
Oh.
You just got
Actually,
them all
How the hell did you open them? Other than like just
fucking
throwing them down on the
Yeah.
counter and they would break open.
That's what I do.
Well, either that or I just find something metal. But like, one time, alright, you know how like the big thick cards are magnetic inside?
Yeah.
I tried cutting out the magnet part of it, and it didn't go very well. I didn't.
Really? I've never tried that.
You just soak it in water and like it's just a metal plate in there.
Oh,
I didn't think about that. I was literally trying to cut it off, and I made a gigantic mess.
I remember, like in the show, Dan would groom his Bakugan by like rubbing him down with a toothbrush. So I took my sister's toothbrush and rubbed one of my Bakugan down and got in a whole bunch of trouble.
I'm so sorry.
I don't remember that.
You don't
When
remember?
was this?
You don't remember Dan and like you'd be like, gotta keep my buddy clean, Drago, and he would just like rub him down with a toothbrush and be like, oh yeah.
When was
Yeah,
this?
yeah,
that
yeah.
You did it.
Huh? Oh, this was 3rd grade.
No,
Oh,
I
shit.
don't
Okay.
remember that. Oh,
No, this
Yeah.
was last year.
I remember that. Yeah.
I was like, dude, come
no,
on.
I'm talking about on the show. I don't remember him ever doing
You
that.
don't remember
Yeah,
that?
and then he'll have
It's
his like
fucking
super
weird. He has
deep
like little
voice,
sentimental
and he's like,
conversations
yeah.
with this like 30-year-old man sounding.
Oh, yeah,
ass
it was-
thing, and
it's terrible.
nasty.
I wonder what happened to that toy though. I really gotta know like where the
Drago?
no where the marketing like the whole series failed.
Oh,
I think it
Probably
might have
when
been
it
because the
started.
game never took off.
probably when it fucking
The game
What's the
was
trading
fucking
card?
the bomb.
Yeah, well,
though.
like the game itself, like with the balls, because a lot of people just like
The balls.
balls
when
inside
the balls drop.
punch.
When the game starts.
Well, how many of us ever actually knew how to play? And
Fuck no, I just
and
bought
who
it.
did know how to play?
Exactly. That's
Toys.
I think that's where it
fuck
failed.
yeah.
I think
I just remember
Just
watching
show
the
'em off
show,
to everybody.
and it's just like, go, Drago, and they hurl that shit at 90 miles an hour.
And then it would somehow stop. And
yeah,
it would
it
bounce.
stopped
and it'd go
perfectly every time on that. Like they
It
bowled
fucking-
it.
I know, and then it would
no.
like bounce.
Well,
off
one
the
time
balls one
Shun
time,
missed.
threw it at a wall.
One time he let his emotions take control of him, and he threw it and he fucking missed.
Really?
Huh? He just threw it and he missed, and Dan was like, oh, he missed, and then like Dan got like fucking I don't know.
Walked out to
I
the
don't know.
field to pick
I just
it
remember,
up.
I just remember him. He got really
Back.
mad and threw it and missed, like the huge fucking gate card. So I don't know how he missed it.
No, but like, all right, they do that shit.
It's like
they
you
sh-
throw his little.
They were like a half a football field. They were pretty big.
Yeah.
yeah, they like get sucked into like a digital space when they battle. But for some reason, freaking
Time stopped.
no, mm-mm. But freaking, I'm like sitting there. I'm like, okay, I'm 8 years old. I do not understand exactly how magnetic physics work. So obviously throwing this at this card as hard as I can will obviously cause the Bakugan to stick to it.
Catch it and
So I like throw it, I'm like, it's like shatters all over the room, and I go, oh
There was
your
a
favorite wood.
there was a part of the show
shambles.
where
no. I
like,
did have a Drago, and I busted that. I'm like,
oh, do you want to hear how I busted my Drago?
sure.
Yeah.
All right, so you know how I have my blacktop driveway?
Yeah.
I remember I was wandering around outside, and there was a time in the show where Dan went, "Fine, Drago, I don't need you anymore," and he just like just fucking throws him, right? So I went, "I don't need you anymore, Drago," and I threw it, and I aimed for the grass, but instead, like it was like grass here, like it was like grass and driveway,
Right
and
next
I.
to driveway. You barely fucking missed it.
And I barely missed the grass, and it fucking hit the driveway and just shattered. And I went, "Oh shit!"
Drago, come back.
Was it like a legit Drago, or was it like a different color?
It was the red Drago with like the little orange
Dude,
horn.
I'm not even gonna lie. I'm a fucking little kleptomaniac when it comes back to 3rd grade. Cause like, did I tell you guys how one rolled under my seat and I fucking caught it and I was like, "This is my Dragon now."
Yeah, I think you
I
told me.
kept
Yeah, you
that
you
shit.
told us about that.
Do you still have it?
Fuck yeah, I still have it,
If
dude.
you still have it, I want it.
For a price.
Well, he's got a lot of
You think-
Bakugan to trade with.
Yeah,
I
bro.
don't want a bunch.
Yeah,
I
don't
fuck.
want-
This is my Drago.
I'll trade you.
Drago.
Dude, he'll trade you all
I got a
his
fucking
moves.
Ventus Sphere Ripper. Come on, bro.
That's true.
That's
A is that a wind type?
Yeah, dude. There was like.
Fuck you.
Fuck you, Sam.
There was Ventus. Here,
Wait. He was a what's it called? A plant type?
Yeah, it was a plant
Plant
type.
Pokemon.
Plant type
Dumbass.
Pokemon.
You guys are assholes
I just opened my Fear Ripper.
But back to like why
to
the
me.
why the game never took off. I think for a collectible card game like that to go off, like the rules have to be simple, it has to be fun, and it has to like be semi-competitive.
Pokemon.
Yeah, I think that's why the
my
trading card
best
game took
friend.
off, and why Yu-Gi-Oh took off.
I feel like it just didn't take off around here, but somewhere in Canada it did.
I remember like Toys R Us did tournaments for a little bit to promote it. Like the first 3 weeks the Bakugan was out, Toys R Us did like a series of tournaments and gave away shit, and then they stopped. And then they tried to like launch a series online, and then they gave them vehicles that they would ride in.
It's bullshit.
And they would, those would.
Why they had to do
This
that?
is
Why
like
they
the-
think kids
This
like
is like how
that?
Beyblade had those Bay Wheels bullshit.
Yeah.
It's not getting a Beyblade again.
I'll get into Beyblade all day long. Oh hey,
Big fan.
so tomorrow I might get my loot crate. I was supposed to get it the 29th and the 28th, and I didn't get it. And I was like, "Where's my loot crate, dude?" It said it would be here by this day, and I got an email, and it was like this this red soaked box, and they were like, "Hey, we put a Doom themed item in the crate." But it bled through the box, so we had to switch it out. So that's why your crate's gonna be delayed. But we're giving you an additional thing. And
Because
Sam,
the TSA didn't agree with it.
it's Sam and I were thinking, hey, I want to know what item bled through the box.
I was thinking like a brain or something, like a bloody brain or something like that.
Maybe.
But I don't know.
Or it was a fetus.
I hope so.
They just
Yeah.
put it in the
hope
box
they
and
still
like
give it
he'll
to you.
Doom.
Sorry.
Anywho.
Okay, Hunter, I got a question.
Yeah.
How does it feel being on the podcast and this is nearing completion?
I watch the podcast a lot, and I really appreciate, I really like all the features of it, and you guys are really like one of my best friends, and I hope I can come
You guys
back.
are one of my best friends.
What? No, I mean.
Fuck you, Sam. You know what he means.
I know.
And I feel really honored to be on this podcast, and for
Okay, but I've got
being here.
another question. All right, you've listened to all our podcasts all the way through. I think you are the only one, but that's not the point here. You've listened to all of them. You probably know all the content by heart, I'm
Who's the
assuming.
most fucking savage?
No, not that.
Savage.
But how's it feel being behind the scenes?
It's really cool.
You're also gonna get to sit here. Well, you don't have to sit here, but if you
Yeah.
want to, you can come over and watch me boringly edit all this.
Oh,
It's a
that sounds-
tedious
that
ass
sounds-
process. Let me tell you.
amazing.
It's pretty terrible watching. I watched Sam do it for 10 minutes, and then I get fucking bored, and I got to leave.
I've sat there for like 20 minutes at one time, but then I was like, you know what? No.
It's kind of fun to like go through and listen to us, but like Sam has to
Yeah.
replay the same clip over and over again, making it sound just right.
Yep.
And I
We
mean,
appreciate Sam.
How
so
about we
much.
slow clap?
and he
Come
works
on.
hard. Yeah.
Good job, Sam. You did good. You do so good.
I'd like to thank my mom for claiming me for
not
taxes, and I didn't see a single dollar of the money.
Thank you, Mom. You made me the man I am today.
I'd like to thank Dad for going to take my guitar to the repair shop because I appreciate that.
I was, yeah.
Anyways, I love
we
you
get
all
off
very
topic.
much, and thank you for your constant support.
See you later. Any last words from Hunter?
This show's amazing. Keep watching it. I hope you guys go somewhere someday.
Ah,
No
Thanks,
matter
Al.
even you're already going
Hunter,
somewhere.
you can't see it, but I'm hugging him.
goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.